Okay, I don't know exactly how to start this video off. Something I've been needing to do for quite a long time and just haven't done it. And if you are like me, you probably ought to also get it done. Good thing is I'm not monetized, so YouTube can't demonetize me. But we're going to clean some of my guns. Now, some of you may not like guns. That's your right. I've been around guns longer than I can remember. My dad took us out and he showed us how the guns worked and how to do it. I've owned a gun since I was 10 years old, and it's my father's gun. I'll show that to you a little bit later. But the first hint that you probably need to clean your guns is if your gun cleaning kit looks like that. Yeah, lots of dust on everything. I don't shoot as much as I used to. Of course, everybody knows ammo is amazingly high right now. And where we live, there's no real ranges, and I don't own land out in the country, so when I do get to a range, it's far away, about 40 miles away. So we don't go that often. What spurred this is I went out of town and I took my everyday carry with me. SIG 380 auto. Now, I want to let you all know that these are all loaded, and I will unload them. There we go. We're all clear. Clear. It's my everyday carry. It's a little pea shooter, right? But I don't like to carry it on a big heavy gun, and I know there's others smaller, 9mm, 45s. But this one's compact. It was the right price. It's a beautiful little gun, a little SIG. And yeah, I looked at that and I said, ooh, I need to clean my gun. So she's still tight. I probably only ran about 75, 100 rounds through this thing. So she's still real tight. And all right, we'll get started on it. And as we go along, I'll show you some of my other guns. I'm not going to show you all my guns. It'll take a while. Like I said, when I was 10 years old, I got my father's gun, which he had had since he was 10 years old. So my dad was born in 37, so that tells you the gun's since 1947. And it's still one of my favorite guns. Anyway, I'm going to get to it. I'll do a little time lapse so you don't have to watch me put everything together. it disassembled, and it's pretty dirty. Now, I'm by no means a professional. I do have a certificate of gunsmithing, but not practiced in a long time. I have basic tools, and I just got it broke down. You know, it's not as small as I could get it, but it's as small as I needed to get this clean. And it is dirty in there. I don't know if anybody can see it, but there is a lot of dust in there. Let me see if I can get this light on. There we go. That might help. A lot of dust. I'm no expert, but dust doesn't seem like it would make it shoot better. All right, back to it. Okay, that's the cleaning of the SIG. I could have taken it down farther, but there wasn't really much need. It doesn't get fired all that much. But this is my everyday carry. I know there's a lot of people out there that's like, it's not enough stopping power. It's not that great a gun, but I've never had to use it against anybody. I pray to God I never have to use it against anybody or anything. I'd be content just carrying this thing and shooting at the little silhouette targets the rest of my life. But we'll get on with some other guns and see what you think. Let me know in the comments anything you would have done differently on that cleaning. I know it was in time lapse, so may not have got to see everything I did, but we'll see. I'm judging, since most of the people that watch this channel are my age. They don't care. They love guns. Now, there's a few of you that don't, but I got other content. See if this is the one. Yep. Won't surprise you yet. Next up is the first handgun I ever shot. And I'll tell you what, it's my dad's gun. And when he passed away, my sister and I got to choose which gun we wanted. And she beat me to the 9-shot revolver 22. That was an old gun. I was like, oh man, can I just have it and this one? But no, that's all right. This is a Colt 38 revolver, Official Police 38 Special. Now when I take this in to the range that I go to, it's an indoor range. You can see it's clear. When I take this into the range, I have about 4 or 5 guys say, you want to sell it? And my answer is always the same as my father's. Nope. Once again, I don't get to shoot this one that often. I just remember when I was 11, we were out there on the Colorado River in Colorado. Dad set up the little target section. I was probably 11. He said, can I shoot that, Dad? I was like, yeah, you can shoot that. I was like, okay. Squeezed off one round. Swore I'd never shoot it again. It's just a little 38. But, yeah. I'll die before this gun leaves my hands. and it'll go down to my children. They have to fight over it. Nah, actually, I think it goes to my firstborn. The other two got their eyes on some other guns of mine, so. But, yeah. See if I can get it in there. Nice. 38. I'm going to replace that. I'm just going to get on and see where I can find a replacement that is. Sorry about this. Okay. I'm running off one of these little cheap tripods. Find out what part it is, how much it is, where I can get it. If you got any ideas, put it in the comments, please. Because other than that, it's 100% original. And I love this gun. Give me some speed loaders. Yeah, official Colt Police. Official police. I'm gonna clean it up. We've ran quite a few rounds through this guy. If you don't love guns, you can look at that and just see how beautiful that is. And don't get me wrong, I know it's an instrument, a tool. It can be very dangerous. Always handle them well. Never pointed at anybody. Interesting story on that. I'll have to ask my wife. Lori, do you mind if I use your story?
That's fine.
Okay. How old were you? 12 years old. Lori was sitting on her couch. Her brother just came back from what? Squirrel hunting? Rabbit hunting?
Target shooting.
Target shooting. Decided to clean his 22. Well, in the midst of cleaning the 22, he shot her. Shot her right in the neck. It had to miss the jugular by, a hair. But he didn't follow the rules of a gun. Always treat it as it's loaded, and always, always keep your finger off the trigger unless you're ready to pull it and to destroy whatever you're pointing at. Most of you, my age or bigger or older, you know all these rules. But we have to keep going over them because stupid things like that happen. I almost didn't have a wife. My children were almost not born because one idiot, me and him never got along anyway, and he's passed away. So one idiot couldn't figure out that this end does not get pointed at people. And never ever clean a loaded gun. And there's some dispute with my thinking that it was that's just an excuse he used, because I think he didn't think it was loaded and he pointed it and pulled the trigger for a joke. That's my thoughts. And to me, if you're gonna joke around with a handgun, you do not need to be around a handgun. Anyway, bygones, right? Anyway, we'll clean this up in time lapse and talk to you when we're done. Okay, this is the 38. 38 special. Just a lead. Okay. This is a 380. I mean, they're roughly the same size lead, but definitely a little bit of more powder in the 38. Now, I don't know if I'm supposed to show loading this or not, but it's a revolver. Trust me, it don't take a rocket scientist to figure out how to do this. Now, all but my daily carry get put back in their cases, locked up in a gun safe. Last thing I need is somebody getting a hold of them that shouldn't. So, but I do have a question for everybody out there that's got more than one weapon. Do you store your weapons and their magazines loaded? I've been told both directions. You can, and it's fine. And then I've heard, no, it'll weaken the springs. So, trust me, I don't know, but to save room in my ammo box, I always leave mine loaded. I figure if I'm going to use them, I'm going to need them to be loaded anyway. All right. I almost don't want to show you this one because I know there's a lot of you out there that are going to laugh at me. But I'll tell you what, it is a strong built weapon. Most of you probably already guessed. It's one of the cheap ones. High Point. Now, be honest with you, this is the first gun I ever bought. 9mm. Weighs about, I don't know, 15 tons. It is a heavy little dude. It is cleared. Got nothing in there, nothing in there. But, yeah, this is the first one I bought. I think it was $189. And for me, $189 was a lot of money. So today it's still a lot of money. It just doesn't buy anything. This one is not that dirty. I don't think I'm going to even have to worry about cleaning this one. But I have 2 mags for it. Let's see. This is the original, of course. High Point magazine. Nothing special about it. Then I've got aftermarket. I don't even know where I picked this up. Probably one of the gun shows. Holds about 2 more bullets. So 8, 10. And then put 1 in the pipe, of course. Safety back on. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with these springs. This has probably been stored like this for 2 years. And these springs are as tight as the day I bought them. So, yeah, I'm going to keep storing them loaded. Let me know what you think. Actually, if you're a gunsmith, you own a gun shop, know anything more about guns than I do, which is pretty easy. Even though I took a course and became a certified gunsmith. Let me know what you think. Storm loaded, don't storm loaded. And I want to go back up in the locker. Yeah. I didn't bring my wife's gun down because that's her gun. If she wants me to clean it, she'll give it to me to clean. Both of us have concealed. We don't even need it in the state. It's an open carry, constitutional carry state, but we get that anyway. There's a couple reasons. One, my son lives in Carolinas, and we go and visit him from time to time, and I take that gun across state lines. So I also stay in the states that recognize our concealed weapons. And the ones I don't, I just skirt blast real quick. Which is ridiculous. If you have a concealed carry permit, you've gone through the background checks, you are legally able to own a gun. And don't get me started on that. Second Amendment, everybody should be able to own a gun. Now, you should be able to, but do you really need to? That's a good question. I live in a town of a few thousand people. A lot. Evidently, there's lots of drugs. I've never seen it. A little bit of violence here and there, but not much. So, carrying it out every day doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but yet the one day you need to, did you? I don't know. I was a Cub Scout, so always be prepared. Yeah. I got two more weapons to show you. We might as well start off with two more of my dad's guns that I got. Now, this one's the one my dad gave to me when I was 10 years old. And by giving it to me, it went to a gunsmith and was there for like 2.5 years. Fixed, I think they even restocked, put a new stock on it. And then it went and hung in my dad's elk antlers that he'd killed an elk, and he had it mounted and stored that rifle right up in the antlers. And it stayed there until we moved, and then it went into my possession. I get to take it out and go shooting. I went rabbit hunting, squirrel hunting. Never ever caught one. The only thing I could shoot with it is bullfrogs. Let me get it for you. Well, probably a lot of you have seen these guns. This is a Stevens Savage Arms Corporation. Chickasaw Falls, Massachusetts, USSA. 22 short or long rifle, model 15. I have never shot anything but long rifle out of this. But it is, as you can see, turn around here, a little bolt action. And as you can also see, it has not been taken care of well. So I'm going to have to find me a real gunsmith. And I'm going to have him go through and tell me if I can even, I don't know if I could take that out and re-blue it or not. If you got any ideas, let me know in the comments if you think stripping that down and re-bluing it would be a good idea or not. Yep. Nothing in it, of course, you can see that. Pull it back. Ping. Don't try fire your 22s. I don't think I've shot this one since 1985, 86. No, I take that back. We did take it to the range. The kids did get to shoot it. As far as I know, they loved it. So, yeah, that's my dad's gun. So let's clean this thing. We'll do it in a time lapse. See if I can get anything out of it, because it is pitted and nasty. All right, we'll see you in a little bit. Okay, well, I don't think you could find a more simple gun to clean, take apart. There is absolutely nothing to this. One screw. And that is just a bent piece of metal with a spring. So, still, I don't know if you can read it. It's pitted in there pretty good. Just about read it. Stevens. Anyway, old gun. A lot older than me. I do not store this one loaded. It's 22. It single shot. No safety. Something that we don't see anymore. Guns without safeties. Now we're down to the final gun I'm going to show you today. This also was my dad's gun. Oh. Seems like I got the lower calibers. He had him a nice, good deer hunting rifle he killed an elk with. Went to my sister. But this guy right here. Marlin Firearms, North Haven, Connecticut, USA, model 390. 22. And I really love those guns. I love the lever actions. My dream has always been to get to 38 or 30-30, excuse me, the Marlin 30-30 lever action. I don't know why. I'd like to get it from around the same year as this one, but with this gun here, put your back on it. This gun here, me and my friend would go out frog hunting. I didn't eat frogs, he did. But at, I don't know, I'm not going to exaggerate, probably 50, 60 yards. I was trimming branches off of trees with this guy. Iron sights. Just ping, 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 ping. Ping, 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 ping. Never messed with the iron sights. Just picked it up and it was dead on. Now I'm left-handed. Most of you probably already figured that out. But I shoot right-handed. Right eye dominant. So, I don't know. I'm messed up, I guess. But this is a beautiful gun. I always wanted to have, always had a dream of being on a horseback with 30-30, my cowboy hat. Only problem is I'm allergic to horses. There ain't much riding horses around here anymore. So anyway, I'm gonna clean this one too. We'll do it in time lapse. See you at the other side. Me and tripods don't get along. Anyway, there's a few of my guns. There's me cleaning a few of my guns. Any of you out there that have a better understanding of weapons, let me know what I did wrong. I'm sure there's many things I did wrong, but that was the way I was taught. That's the way I do her. If you have guns and you haven't looked at them for a while, probably need to take them out and dust them off. YouTube has a tendency to demonetize these type of things, but I'm not monetized, so no big deal. The only thing is I don't know if they'll allow it to be on there when I was loading the magazines or not. But I don't care. In America, we have a Second Amendment right to own these. If you're going to own them, you better know how to use them. You better know how to clean them. That's my thoughts. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any main reason I got this idea is yesterday when I went out of town, I took my everyday carry. I looked at it and I said, oh, goodness gracious. I don't know if it'll fire if I need it to. So, and I was watching Out on the Ranch with Dr. Lee. No secret, I'm a big Demolition Ranch fan. Matt, his dad has a channel, and he got some guns out and he was talking about them, and I was like, you know what, almost every boy that his dad took him out, taught him how to shoot, has stories. These are some of mine. Don't fear the gun, respect it. Until then, I'll see you on the next one. By the way, we're up to 90 subscribers, 90 people. It's a miracle. Yep, 90 whole subscribers, and I am so happy. Please get in the comments. Tell me about your first gun experience. Good, bad, whatever. Let me know. If you're pro Second Amendment, let me hear about it. If you're against it, I don't care. It's still in the Constitution. I'm still going to practice it. Until then, please like, subscribe, all that stuff that, you know, is supposed to make me be able to get on the rotation, I guess. And I'll see you on the next one.